Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. What's going on?
Hello, this is the GoPro HD Hero 2 little test video I've done here. Basically, I've had it for about a week now, and started doing some different kind of videos, bit of time lapse, bit of kind of just general filming, really, just to see what the kind of the quality is in different lighting conditions, especially
have a look at the tree.
in and outside. As you can see on the video now, you can see the tree. I mean, it's a very dark room, but the Christmas tree comes out pretty well. The video you can see now is well, okay, it's gone now, but that was just cutting down trees and whatnot. The main reason why I've got a GoPro is probably because it's going to be for paintballing, so mounting it on the helmet seems to be quite a good place to put it. However, I've also tried mounting it on the back of the gun, part of the advice I was given from another YouTube user. So I'm going to try that pretty much over the course of Christmas. Again, the video you can see now, a bit more of a dark room. That's a bit more outside, pulling up the tree stumps. Again, inside, this was at night time. Now it's very unnatural light, and the lights in the house aren't really that bright. So to show it like that it's pretty good in low light conditions. I mean, you can see a bit of noise, but there's not much else to say about that, really. The time-lapse function, this was taken every 2 seconds. I think it was 11 megapixels at the time. I've now reduced it to, I mean, this particular one, this was done on 8 megapixels because it just seemed a bit like kind of overkill to have 11 megapixels on a time-lapse. I think I'll also slow down the time-lapse because it just seems quite jaggedy and a bit too quick. So I may actually, the time-lapse was running at 1 frame every kind of, well, 1 frame, so 25 frames a second. Now this video here is part of the helmet cam one as well. This is running at 50 frames per second, and if I think I'm great, I think it's a 720p, possibly. I may need to check that, but I'll put an annotation in if it's anything otherwise. The other thing I do notice though is the helmet cam fixture. It's quite because the camera is quite heavy. It does feel like it's weighing down the front of your head. So being on a gun sounds pretty good. Again, this is time lapse. This is 8 megapixels. What was the? I think it was every 2 seconds again. Now this one I wanted to test out because this was with my wife's egg timer, which I basically turned upside down, sat the camera on top, and let it go. Now I also wanted to do driving. I probably don't think I'll do it again. But again, I use the egg timer for this. Put the egg timer on the dashboard with a bit of plasticine, and just basically just let it kind of do its thing. I mean, it can only turn a full circle within an hour, so you know you got to be driving for a good hour to make it go the whole way around. But I mean, it makes like a kind of a driving time lapse a little bit more interesting because there's a bit more movement in it. Because I mean, when you have a video that's just constant straight, that's a bit boring. So anyway, let me know what you think. Anything else you want me to cover with the GoPro HD Hero 2?